What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. So take a look at this. The question of the day is, what is stopping Shiba Inu from reclaiming its all-time high at that 408616 level? So actually, I think it was I think it was 8845 if I'm not mistaken. But let's just see what the article has to say. So Shiba Inu is the second largest dog-themed crypto by market cap, following its rival Dogecoin. SHIB is one of the most popular crypto assets in the market, climbing several spots in the previous month. The asset made a name for itself after it rallied by many million percent in 2021 bull run. Y'all remember that? That's where we came from, you know? A lot of y'all found me during the 2021 bull run. And a lot of y'all are finding me, new to the market, are finding me during this one. But let me just tell y'all, if you're somebody that just entered the space and you're wondering like what's going on, things should be more exciting, just be patient. You haven't seen anything yet. Now remember, none of this is financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence. But I'm just trying to, in a sense, be a guide rail and provide some, motivation, some inspiration for people to, continue to further their knowledge when it comes to investing, so they have the confidence to be able to hold through the times of uncertainty. So hopefully, y'all are feeling, a little more confident with these videos, even if the market is trading sideways, even if the market is pulling back, y'all still are able to understand and see the, the bigger vision in the future when it comes to cryptocurrency. So turning several early investors into multimillionaires. However, SHIB fans and investors await the asset to reclaim its 2021 peak of 408616. One thing that is gonna be not surprising, but funny, when most people see it reach its all-time high and surpass that level, they are going to wish that they bought more. Remember, Shiba Inu just recently reached that 4,500 points per coin level. That means people were willing to pay that level or that price for SHIB at that level. So now that the price is pulled back, it created a discount from the most recent high that people are willing to pay for Shiba Inu. So as an investor looking for undervalued assets, you should be looking at times like, I can't just say now because it depends on, your investment strategy, but, and this is not investment advice, but you should be looking at times when the price has pulled back to accumulate. Even if it's not pulled back, significantly, you still consciously know it's under the recent all-time, or not recent all-time high, but just the recent high. So with it being under that 4,500 points per coin level, once you see it go back beyond that point, psychologically, you're gonna have just a bad feeling like, man, I should have bought more. So I just want y'all to be aware that if you have the amount in your bag that you're cool with, then that's fine. But just understand, I'm very confident that SHIB is going to surpass its all-time high. Now, we never know what's going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball here, so don't quote me on that. But just imagine if and when it does, how will you feel knowing where your bags are right now? If you're good where they at, then cool. I just really want to give my people a chance to understand that even though SHIB is at these price levels and it may seem high, this may, prices may be 100% higher from, where we are right now in the next, month, 2 months. We don't know. So Shiba Inu has faced a significant price correction over the previous few weeks. The asset is down by 5.5% in the daily charts, 11.9% in the 14-day charts, and 15% over the last month. However, the popular dog-themed crypto has maintained its gains in the yearly chart, rallying by 151%. That's the thing. So Shiba Inu went crazy. It went crazy for a moment. We seen it go up, 300%, 200%, and it's just retracing. That's all it is. It's a healthy pullback. This is normal in all indices and all markets. We see all assets play out like this. They go up, they correct, they go up higher, they correct, they go up even higher, and they continue to make a process of, either higher highs, or sometimes they get to a certain point and they begin to make lower lows. But the idea is understanding that the chart has to breathe. So keep that in mind. So during the 2021 bull run, SHIB hit its all-time high a few days before Bitcoin did. While Bitcoin surpassed its 2021 peak in March of this year, SHIB did not achieve such a feat. albeit the asset witnessed a massive price spike nonetheless. So yes, that was a very, very nice play. And especially if y'all are inside my private Discord, we've been going crazy over there catching, some of our highest gains, in the last year in some of these, plays. So you want to be tapped into that. If you're not, email me, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, put private Discord. It is a paid group, so if you payment ready, tap in. But we got a lot of people, y'all ain't gonna be ready for what's about to happen, man. Y'all ain't gonna be ready. When Shiba Inu deletes a zero, it's going to melt faces. We're gonna see so much FOMO, so much excitement. People, everybody's gonna be rethinking, and then at that point, that's gonna be the crazy part. I hope in my community, y'all are not waiting to get what you need until she deletes another zero. Now, it's not, financial advice, but come on now, we can connect the dots. We know what SHIB is. We know the community. Even if it takes some time, we know it eventually is going to do so. And that's going to, do a lot for a lot of people's bags, especially if you've been rocking with me since, 2021. So what's stopping SHIB from reclaiming this all-time high? So I can say a few things off the top. Right now we need more, money, more liquidity in the market. We need more, adoption. We need more time, because think about it, we did it. We hit all-time high without Shibarium, without burns, without, I can't remember right now if we had shibaswap at that time, but without the SHIB Eternity game, without Wellies, without John Richmond, without any of these things, without the NFT collection, any of these things that we do have now attached to the ecosystem, and we were able to do that. So now imagine when the market conditions are just right. And it's telling me that the more Shiba Inu is compressed, the bigger the breakout is going to be. So another factor, so according to Enter the Block, SHIB has a multiple supply walls that bar from reclaiming its all-time high levels. So supply walls are price points where investors purchase large amounts of tokens. So according to Enter the Block, between that price of 3.1 and 3.6, about 137,000 addresses hold 20.96 trillion SHIB. So what they're saying is there's going to be a sell wall at that level. So around 3,100 points per coin, every time it gets in that range, there's 20 trillion coins that are purchased in that range that are likely to, maybe sell if they don't, want to continue to hold. So it's basically a lot that we have to break through before, we can, a lot of these tokens have to be, we have to fight through this range essentially before we can, go to further levels. Another thing is the token supply. If we can, that's not essentially keeping it from reclaiming because we had, a higher supply. But as we get that supply down, that price is definitely going to go up. So another factor likely affecting SHIB's price is the Federal Reserve's decision to keep interest rates higher longer as the central bank fights high inflation. Inflation in the U.S. is still above the Fed's 2% target. So, anytime they have those CPI meetings and they talk about interest rates and, if they're going to increase them, decrease them, keep them the same, that always has a strong effect on the market. Those, any FOMC meetings or any, those type of meetings that are based on, the economics of the country, those meetings definitely affect the prices. So if the outcome of that meeting is, optimistic going forward or, pessimistic going forward, then, or what they call dovish or hawkish. So dovish would be essentially bullish in crypto or investing, and hawkish would be bearish, basically meaning that you think it's going to go down if you're hawkish, or you think things will be tighter or tougher for a prolonged period of time. And if you're dovish, that means you think times are going to get better. So if they come out of those meetings dovish, then we're likely to see crypto rebound and, react positively to it. And if they come out of those meetings hawkish, then we're likely to see, markets stand still, people not want to put money in until they get some more clarity on what things are, what's going to take place. And, just normal stuff like that. But that's why investing is a long-term journey. So keep that in mind. But it says, furthermore, investor sentiment is low along with adoption. If the project can increase investor sentiment, it may lead to an increase in adoption and consequently price. So that's the reason why, a few of the reasons why Shiba Inu, will have a tough period of time breaking through. But I believe once it does break through, things are going to look really good. And y'all got to remember, we were already on that journey. We already had that trajectory going to delete a zero. But when Coinbase, Robinhood, Webull, a lot of these centralized exchanges paused trading, it allegedly paused trading, it prevented people from buying the dip. When people couldn't buy the dip, that caused a lot of fear that now is, echoing into what we see right now. People being afraid to load it, because we've seen people buying all the way at 4,500. So, people not buying as much as, they probably would if we kept that momentum going, because they're not sure if they're going to, do one of those tricks again. And think about it, when people can't buy the dip, the price can't go up. So if people can't buy, people are going to panic after they see, more and more people selling, and likely join a selling party. But that's what smart money, that's what the, institutions, that's what the bigger players, that's what they want you to do. They want you to panic, jump out of your position so they can buy it up for cheap, and then say, hey, y'all, everything is okay now. And then everyone starts buying in again after they're already, bought up a ton of it. And then once the prices rise, they just sell it on everybody. But fear and greed index at a 76, overall market cap at a 2.63 trillion. So we are technically up 1.53%. We got Bitcoin at 70,000. So things feeling bullish right now as we get 8 days, as we're 8 days away from the Bitcoin halving, y'all. I'm excited about this. We got a lot of exciting things coming for, not only just, my community here on YouTube, but the Vegas Inu token community, as a whole. I'm working on some things, some IRL things, for the community to, represent for the army, and also just bring more value to the ecosystem. But y'all will hear about that soon. We got Ethereum at $3,566, BNB at $607, Solana at $173, XRP at 61 cents, Doge at 19 cents, Coin at $7.48, up 10% today. Let's go, man. Those Tom bags looking nice, y'all. Welcome. Shout out to y'all for rocking with me, man. Drop DD Nation in the comment section, man. Salute to the real ones. Cardano, 58 cents. AVAX sitting at $46.82. We got Shiba Inu at 402775 right now, y'all. Look, what you gonna do when the price back at 3,500 points per coin? You're gonna be wishing you would have bought when it was at 27. If that's gonna be you, you already know what to do. That's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.